Hi, everybody. Welcome to the noon flow today. I hope everyone's well. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's go ahead and get started. So if you have props at home, it might be nice to have a blanket and a couple of blocks today. If you don't have props, you can make do without them for sure. Props just make our life a little bit easier sometimes, depending on how we're feeling. So let's find a comfortable seat. Whether you'd like to find that comfortable seat on your block, just plain on your mat, or even using a blanket. You want your seat to be comfortable enough that you can really settle in here in our very first posture, Sukhasana, easy pose. Once you've set yourself up, oops, I forgot to mention that I don't play music because it actually messes up with the sound of the recording. So if you'd like to start a playlist of your own, feel free to do so now. I'll just give you a couple seconds to do it, and then we'll meet right back here in seated meditation. And then slowly come back to your seated meditation. Go ahead and soften your eyes to close. Feel here your root connected to the earth. And from your deep connection here to the earth below, I want you to lengthen up through your spine. Almost like an imaginary string could attach to the very crown of your head, lifting it nice and long. Feel the vertebra begin to stack. Soften your eyes to close. Take a moment here to move within, releasing any pull to the outside world. And with the power of your internal gaze, start to scan your body. Really witness what's present today, from your toes through the crown of your head. Invite all sensations, invite all thoughts, and just be the witness as to what's present today. There is a lot going on in our world. And these moments to take our gaze inward are so important to keep us grounded and centered so that we can navigate through all these changes that are occurring around us. And if you were with me last week, I chose to take this time off to really move through the chakras with everybody each week. So in light of that, our focus this week is on Svadhisthana, our second chakra. It's in the low abdominal region, your hips. It's all your reproductive organs. That whole sacral region. Draw your awareness there. And deep in your belly, you become aware of a warm glow of orange. Pulsing through your pelvis, through your abdomen, through your genitals. Pulsations of orange light move in ripples down your legs. Up again through your thighs, flowing through your belly, and up through your back to nourish every single part of you. The element for our second chakra, Svadhisthana, is water. So we are dancing like water today. From that region of your body, your deep low abdominal region, start to expand your breath. Feel the depth of your inhales. Feel the shallow qualities to your exhales. And just start to move the breath through all spaces of your body. The active pratyahara with our eyes closed is the internal gaze starts to fire up, allowing you to witness what's here in your body, in your mind, and in the energy within and around you. Now awareness and breath are moving to every part of your body. Slowly release all of your air. Feel the hollowing out through your core space. From that place, breathe in, get expansive and wide, take it all the way to the top, and then hold it in. Notice the heart lift. Notice the weight of your pelvic floor. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. So good. Again, like that, full breath in. Hold it at the top. And big breath out, let it go. Last one like this, friends. Biggest breath you've taken all day. All the way to the top, hold it in. And let it go. This time holding the breath out for a count of 4. 3, 2, 1. Seal your lips. Ujjayi, breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. We use the Ujjayi to not only build heat from the inside out, but to also keep the quiet and the chatter of the mind, allowing us to be present here. Know that a comfortable posture is always available to you at any time throughout class to take what it is that you need. This is your journey. Soften your eyes barely to open. We're just going to take some hip movements here. So with your inhale, and it doesn't matter which direction you start to push your torso forward. And with your exhale, come back. And just keep it moving like this. Feel the rocking sensation through your hips. Feel the extension through your heart space. And just use the breath to guide the movements. Slow and steady. And then pause at the center. Feel the vertebrae begin to line up once more. And then slowly take it the opposite direction. Inhale, pulls the heart forward. Exhale, grounds the sit bones. So good. Come back to neutral spine. Shift slightly forward and remove whatever props you had from beneath you. And make your way to puppy pose, heart melting. I like to place my blocks forward for a deeper shoulder stretch. Know that this is always an option to you, or for you rather. Walk your knees slightly back. Keep your hips elevated. Go ahead and turn your toes under, and then soften your heart down. Now, if it's too big of a shoulder stretch this early in class, just remove the blocks. And if it's not as comfortable as you want it to be, just know that you can always find child's pose instead. Now find your breath here. With each inhale, feel the back body rise. With each exhale, the heart melts closer to the earth, feeling the stretch deeper into the armpits and the sides of your neck. Feel the stretch here from your hip creases all the way back, or all the way forward rather, to your fingertips. Just 2 more breaths. So good. Gently press yourself up through tabletop. Go ahead and push your blocks forward out of the way. Now in your tabletop, stack your hips above your knees and your shoulders in line with your wrists. Focusing just on the belly for a moment, activating our Uddiyana Bandha. With your inhale, I want your belly to expand like a balloon. With your exhale, pull your belly button back towards your spine. Yeah, feel the lock, feel that engagement. 2 more times like that. Breath in, belly expands. Breath out, snap it back, up and in. 1 more, friends. Inhale and exhale. Now keep the core engaged. Start to send your right fingertips forward, thumb face up. Take your left leg long behind you. So balance pose here. If you want a little bit more, you can always curl your right toes under for more engagement, more support. Send your left heel back really strong and long. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, I want you to bend your elbow and bend your knee and take them off to the side. Some people call this fire hydrant, and you're really using your core muscles. Inhale, extend forward, reach back. As you exhale, this time pull in through center, elbow and knee through midline. That's 1 set. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, out to the side. Use the core strength. Inhale, extend. Exhale through center. So good. 1 more, breath in. Exhale, out to the side. Excellent, breath in. Exhale through center. Inhale, full extension. This time, bend your left knee, and then take your right hand to your left foot for the Shavasana grip. Activate your left toes and reach them toward the wall behind you to lift your heart. Just pause here and stay with your breath. So good. Gently release, full extension. Exhale, neutral tabletop. Go ahead and wag your booty from side to side. Find your neutral tabletop once more. This time, take your left arm forward, thumb face up. Take your right toes back. Option to curl your left toes under. Find the stability here through your core strength and through the extension through your heel and your fingertips. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, bend your elbow and knee and send them out to the side. Inhale, reach all the way forward, all the way back. Exhale, pull in through center, knee and elbow all the way forward. Yeah. Inhale, reach 2 more sets like that. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. 1 more, stay with me, breath in. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, through center. Inhale, full extension. Pause, bend your right knee, and now take your left hand to your right foot for the Shavasana grip. It's really easy to let your arm do most of the work. I want you to fire up the leg here. So flex your right toes, and then send your toes back to lift your heart. Just breathe. Beautiful. Gently release, full extension. Exhale, neutral tabletop, back through center. Walk your palms slightly forward, curl your toes under, high plank. Now in your high plank, activate your heels. Keep your feet hip width distance apart, and your palms are also shoulder width distance apart. Your heels are strong. Take it to the quadriceps. Pull your low belly in. Now draw your sternum bone forward. It's going to take your gaze above the mat. It's also going to level off your hips. And then micro bend your elbows. So as you're pressing down, you're going to create more lift through your body. Everything's pulling into midline. You're super, super strong here. Stay with me. Find your breath. Let each exhale allow you to soften into the posture just a bit more. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips to the sky. So good. Go ahead and pedal out through your feet. And then find some stillness here. Check in that your fingertips are spread really wide. And I want you to bend your knees and hollow out your belly. And take your palms, press them into the earth and push them forward so that you can feel the same length here from your fingertips all the way back to your hip creases. Full breath in. Let it go. Slowly start to walk forward. And we'll take ragdoll with chest expansion. So feet should be hip-width distance apart, maybe further. Bend your knees a lot and drape your torso heavy over your thighs. Interlace your palms together at your low back. Option to leave them there at the low back, or you can lift up and away to stretch deeper through the shoulders. Take more weight forward to your toe mounds, almost like you could slide a piece of paper beneath your heels. And allow gravity to draw the crown of your head toward the earth, heavy, rooted. In Svadhisthana, your second chakra, this is the place of feeling, the space of desire and creativity, sexuality. This is the fluidity of water, movement. Tap into that amazing energy today as we flow. The beauty of your own fluid water dance on your mat. Let go of all the worries, all the tension, all the stress, and find that beautiful deep connection that you have to your physical body, your mind, and your breath together as one. Slowly release your grip. Release your hands to the earth. Walk your feet in through center. And with your knees bent and your core strong, inhale, slowly rise all the way up through Tadasana. Extend through your fingertips, reach toward the sky. Take a moment here to close your eyes and feel the connection you have to the earth with the four corners of your feet. And now energetically lift your inner arches away from the mat. Feel the zipping up through the inseam of your legs as you do this. Take a full breath in, soften through the shoulders. As you exhale to a side bend, we'll take the dancer variation. So go ahead and extend your left fingertips over and go ahead and grab your left wrist crease. I'll make a soft bend to my elbows as I do this, an option to take your left foot behind, rather your right foot behind you. You've got it. The challenge, friends, is for me to mirror you. So you are reaching with your left arm, you have your left leg behind you, and you are going toward the right. Find your breath here. Option to bend the knees slightly and get deeper through the side body. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Take your right arm, reach toward the left side wall as you scoop up the left wrist. Option to stay here or take the leg variation as well. Right leg moves behind. And then with each inhale, you lengthen. With each exhale, you deepen into the posture. Inhale, rise up through Tadasana. Exhale, back bend. Goalpost your arms, lift your heart, lift your gaze, and shift your pubic bone forward. Inhale, lengthen up Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, palms through heart space. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen up from tailbone to crown of head. Exhale, low lunge, right leg back. Find the length of your low lunge. And then just some organic movements here, whether that's dipping your hips or straightening your front leg, just to warm up your body. And this is where I like to put my blanket because my knees are extra sensitive, so know that you have that option as well. Once you've warmed up in your low lunge, go ahead and drop your knee down. Take your right knee to the mat. Inhale, crescent moon, arms rise and torso lifts. And then shift here, shift all the way forward, deep lunge. And then send your hips slightly back. Feel the inner thigh strength. Do this a couple of times. Shifting forward, deep lunge, opening up through the psoas on the right, and then press through the left foot, scissors slightly back. Now we're going to settle somewhere in the middle where we have softness and engagement. Take a full breath in, lift up. And as you exhale, gentle back bend, goalpost your arms and deepen your lunge, lift your heart. Inhale, rise, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. I like to use my blocks here. Straighten your left leg, flex your left toes. Drop your torso over your thighs and breathe. Beautiful, remove your blocks. Inhale, low lunge, crawl forward. Exhale, standing splits. Lift your right leg up and drop your head down. Stabilize through your standing leg and pack your left outer hip in. Inhale, halfway lift just with the torso. Exhale, forward fold, feet meet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, left foot back this time. Now find the same warm-ups. So hip dips or straightening and bending your front leg. Just to warm up the body. And then come into your low lunge, nice and strong. Take your left knee down this time. Inhale, crescent moon, arms rise and torso lifts. Now shift forward, find the depth. Press into your right foot, scissor back. A few times just like this. Really feeling the space of your whole hip region. And how all of our movements are felt most here, right? They start here, and our breath at its deepest is felt most acutely in the hip region. Pause. Somewhere in the middle. Take a full breath as you reach up. As you exhale, back bend with a deep lunge. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Hold the low belly in, stay strong. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Use your blocks if you did so on the first side. Straighten your right leg, flex your right toes, hollow out your belly, torso falls. Breathe. Beautiful. Low lunge. Exhale, standing splits. Lift your left leg high, drop your head. Stabilize your standing leg, pack your right hip in. Inhale, halfway lift just with the torso. Exhale, forward fold, feet meet. So good. Inhale, rise, Tadasana, all the way up through standing. Exhale, dancer, side bend to the right. Take the foot with you. Inhale, rise up through Tadasana. Exhale, dancer, side bend to the left. Reach. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back bend. Goalpost the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, forward fold, palms through heart space, let go. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms and step back. Now find the strength in your high plank again. Stacking shoulders above wrists. Hollow out your belly, pull your sternum bone forward. This time, hinge forward. Drop to your knees. Take the tops of your feet flat to the mat. Now, upward facing dog, lift your thighs and press down through your palms. Your core is strong here. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. Take a full breath in. Drop your knees, flip your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips rise. Take a full breath in. Let it go. Gaze forward. And then jump or step to frog pose at the top of your mat. So your toes are slightly out, your heels are slightly in. Take your outer elbows towards your inner thighs. Now, a lot of times we're kind of just hanging out, right? I want you to pretend like there's a fire underneath your ass and lift your booty up. There it is. So now you're feeling the space of your hips, that whole Svadhisthana region. You're packing in the outer hips. You're toning in the low abdominal region to support the lift of your tailbone. Staying here, we'll take our twist. So leave your foundation just the way it is. Drop your left hand down. Inhale your right arm high, lift up toward the sky. Option to turn your head slightly back and open up the throat just a bit. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm high. Yeah, reach, open up the throat. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, turn your toes forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. You're going to seal your heels down. Go ahead and lift your toes all the way up and then place them down one at a time. Now your foundation is really strong here. Pull your thighs toward midline, hollow out the belly, lift your heart forward. And then allow a little softness through your shoulders. Take a full breath in. Exhale, airplane arms. Reach back. Now micro bend your elbows, lift your heart, drop your booty. Yeah, just like that. Go ahead and smile. I know you guys are all glaring at me. Now we'll flow that out. Inhale, rise up to Tadasana. Reach all the way back. Exhale, chair plane. 2 more times like that. Breath in, lift up. Breath out, let it go. So good. Last one, inhale. And exhale. This time, option to take it into drinking bird. You can lift your heels. Continue to strengthen your ankles, your inner thighs. Drop your booty. Lift your heart. Yes. Holding here for 3. Pull your low belly in for 2. And 1. Drop your heels. Inhale, rise. Take it into a back bend. And exhale, forward fold. All the way through chaturanga if you choose. High to low plank. Make sure it's 4 postures though. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Always options to skip it. Always options to come to the knees. You decide. Meet me in downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Let it go all the way out. Amazing, friends. Inhale your right leg high. Press through your palms. And then exhale, knee to nose. Draw your right knee all the way in. Hollow the upper back. Or rather, hollow the belly, round the upper back. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right leg between the palms of your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Find a soft bend in your left knee. And what happens here when you do this is it allows you to stack your shoulders in line with your hips without crunching into the lumbar spine. Keep the left ankle nice and lifted. You want that engagement. You want to feel the scissoring of the inner thighs together. Take a full breath in. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. So your foundation remains and you're simply going to open and expand through your arms. Soften through the shoulders. Find the steady and ease through your breath. Go ahead and take your right hand to your low back with the palm face out. Inhale, exalted crescent. Lift your left arm up and lift your gaze. Stay deep with the lunge in your front knee. Take a full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Open yourself all the way up. Now, warrior two is a really big posture. So give yourself the time to truly set it up. Check in with your feet first. Make sure that the front heel matches the arch of your back foot. And then stack your front knee over your ankle. Pull in the core, activate the glutes, and now reach and lengthen through your arms. Steady your breath. Now keep your foundation just as it is. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Now we're opening up through the whole right side body. Find the depth of your lunge, because it's from the depth of your lunge that the rest of the posture starts to rise. Ease through the breath. Take a full inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, or simply downward facing dog. You choose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to nose, pull it in. Round the upper back. Press through your palms. Inhale, left leg high, reach up. Exhale, low lunge, step through between the palms of your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Now this time you've got the soft bend in your right knee. Pull your shoulders in line with your hips, lift up through your fingertips. Sukha, the stira, that's the effort and the ease working together as one. Take a full breath. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Foundation stays as it is, simply open up through the arms. Keep your head as an extension of your spine. Left hand moves to the low back, palm is face out. Inhale, exalted crescent, reach your right arm high, lift your gaze, lift your heart. Trust in your foundation. When our foundation is solid and strong, right, we can move with more ease. Take a full breath in. Exhale, warrior two, open yourself all the way up. Give this side just as much attention as you did on the first side. By checking with your feet. Open up through the arms. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Deepen your lunge. Breathe into the whole left side body. Take a full breath in. exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Your way, friends. Take it or leave it. Meet me back in downward facing dog. Slow breath in. And let it go. Come on down to your knees and find child's pose for just a moment. Resting your third eye to the mat. Take your arms forward, hips to heels. To slow the breath down. How can we be more like water, this changing, moving, easily adaptable, non-reactive ebb and flow? The universe is giving us the challenge here right now to really accept these patterns of change with more ease. So liken the element of water in your own life and flow through these uncertain waves, knowing that the universe has got you, right? That trust. And press yourself up to tabletop. And then gently cross your ankles behind you, roll over your feet, come onto your backs. We'll take some dynamic bridges here before we move on and build off the flow. Take your feet hip-width distance apart and plant down through the soles of your feet. Dynamic bridges will look like this. With your inhale, you're going to lift your hips and reach your arms all the way overhead. And as you exhale, soften your hips down and reach your arms along your side bodies. Now go ahead and close your eyes and take your dynamic bridges about 5 times on your own. So really focus on the breath and the movement working together as one. And when you are finished with your dynamic bridges, just find your way to Supta Baddha Konasana. So the soles of your feet will come together, your knees will fall wide as you rest your whole back on the mat. Supta Baddha Konasana, place one hand on your heart and one hand on the low belly. Just feel the gentle beat of your heart beneath your chest, telling you that everything is okay. Slowly scoop up your thighs, pull your knees in through center, and just begin to rock forward and back. 3 rocks, 3 rolls, and then meet me in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, high lunge, lift up. Now we've been here before, so find the muscle memory, the stability that you have, everything through midline. Take a full breath in. Exhale, palms together at heart space. Now hinge your torso forward and start to straighten your left leg. Now rotate through the thoracic spine for revolved crescent twist. Your left elbow moves to the outside of your right thigh. Keep your left heel lifted. Take your torso long, and then start to lift the right elbow slightly as you turn your gaze. Keep the hollowing out through the core so the twist moves from the thoracic spine instead. Steady your breath. Beautiful. Gently release your palms to the mat and find your way into runner's lunge. So hands come to the inside of your right foot. Now, option in runner's lunge to stay lifted in the back leg. That's an active runner's lunge. Or you can soften your left knee down. This is where your blocks might come in handy. I like to stack my forearms on top of my blocks. Wherever you decide to go, I want you to take your awareness back to the hips. And notice how when you pull the inner thighs together and you support the outer hips, that you find more stability here through that whole area. Just breathe, friends. Just a full breath in. Gently release the palms down. Shift your blocks out of the way. We'll take the quad stretch together. So your left hand is going to move off the mat out to the side. Bend your left knee, send your hips back, and now take the right hand to the left foot. Once you have the connection here, shift your hips forward, then rotate through the spine as you open the gaze. And the heart. Beautiful, gently release. Make your way to low lunge. So you're gonna scoot your right foot slightly forward, lift your left knee up. Inhale, chair pose. So step forward and then reach tall. Exhale, airplane arms. So good. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, lift your right leg high. Exhale, Eagle Garudasana, right leg up and over the left. Now I like a kickstand. I like my right toe mound to connect to the floor. Take your right arm underneath your left. Option to palms together, option for opposite shoulder grab, or also option to just wrap the palm around the wrist for a deeper compression. Now drop your booty, pull your low belly in, lift your elbows and draw your shoulder blades back. Now here's where your drishti, your single point of focus, play a huge part in steadying and balancing your. Full breath in. Let it go. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. You're slowly going to unwind. Lift your right thigh parallel to your mat. Exhale, dancer pose, Nadarajasana. Right elbow, right hip crease. Reach back around for the inner arch of your right foot. I'll move to the side. And now keep your right toes flexed. So just like we did in the start of class with our balancing pose, lead with your heart space and send your right toes back to keep your heart lifted. Stabilize your standing leg by packing in your side hip. And let your breath allow you to open up through the shoulder just a bit more. So good. Gently release and make your way to Samastiti. So palms move to heart space. Eyes are closed. Just feel for a moment. Feel the body, feel the breath. And how just like everything in life, it's always moving. Moving in, moving out, just like water. We find life to be hard when we start to resist the natural ebb and flow of the universe. How can we be more like water? With natural movement, not holding on, just letting go. Draw your eyes open. Inhale, rise up through Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to downward facing dog. Feel free to chaturanga if you choose. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Stabilizing through midline. Take a full breath in. Exhale your palms together at your heart space. Now shift your torso forward and start to straighten your right leg. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Right elbow moves outside of the left thigh. Keep your right leg so strong and then begin to turn through the thoracic spine as you lift your gaze. Pointing through your left elbow. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your palms to the inside of your left foot. Take whatever variation you did on the first side, so whether active or surrender. Option to use your blocks to support your forearms. Go ahead and close your eyes once you've landed and just feel the difference in the sides of your body. Take a full breath in and out. Plant your palms, shift your blocks out of the way. We'll take the quad stretch on this side. So take your right hand off your mat, bend your right knee, flex your right toes. Now send your hips back and reach your left hand to your right foot. Once you have the connection, shift your hips forward, then rotate through this torso and lift the gaze. Slowly release. Plant your palms, make your way to low lunge. So walking your left foot slightly in. And then inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Step forward, lift up. Here we are. Home stretch, everybody. Stay with me. Exhale, airplane arm. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, left leg high. Exhale, eagle pose, Garudasana, left leg up and over the right. And then left arm underneath the right. Probably the same grip, probably the same variation with the legs. But again, if not, just listen and make the adjustments. Lift your elbows, pull your shoulder blades back, and drop your booty. Just breathe. We're rinsing, detoxifying all of our vital organs. We start to feel the benefits of this posture when we release and everything flushes back. Slowly start to unwind. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, left leg high. Exhale, dancer pose. Left elbow, left hip crease. Reach back around for the inner arch. And pause. Pull your thighs to center. Flex your left toes. And now send your left toes back to reach your heart forward. Stabilize your standing leg. Pull your shoulder blades together behind the back of your heart. So awesome, everyone. Gently release Samastitihi, standing at attention just for a moment. Close your eyes and feel. Feel the power inside of all of us that has the ability to move and to change and to be flexible. Keep your eyes open. Inhale, rise, Tadasana. Exhale, back bend, open up the heart. And forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms and step back. Now shift forward, lower all the way down to the mat. Setting up for locust pose. Take your arms along your side bodies. With your inhale, lift your legs, point your toes, reach your fingertips back. Now push your pubic bone into the earth. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Go ahead and stack your hands. Rest your third eye there. A moment here to feel the rise and fall of your back body as you breathe. Place your palms beneath your shoulders. Gently lift yourself up to tabletop. Cross your ankles behind you, roll over your feet, and send your legs forward for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Remove the extra flesh from beneath your sit bones. Now, I like a block beneath my knees, or you can always roll a blanket up to help support the hamstrings a little bit more. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, flat back forward fold. Let go. Chin to chest. Come back to the full body breathing. Even a brief pause at the end of the inhale, and a brief pause at the bottom of the exhale. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there's only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any medium and will be lost. We have our own unique dance. This movement is an essential part of the life force. And in essence, our movement, our dance, is what separates life from death. Slowly crawl your torso back up to lift it. Gently come all the way down to your back. Find Supta Baddha Konasana. No, I'm sorry, supine figure four. Take your right ankle over your left thigh. Option to stay here, or lift your left leg and interlace all 10 fingers beneath the left thigh. If you have any knee issues, keep your right toes flexed. Stay grounded and heavy through your whole back body. And slowly you'll release your grip. Plant the sole of your left foot down, goalpost your arms, and then we'll take the supine figure four twist. Just take your legs over to the left. Grounding through your shoulder blades. Go ahead and turn your gaze toward the right. Feel the belly rise and fall. Gently take your right peace fingers to your right big toe for half happy baby. Now you can leave your left leg just as it is, or you can extend it forward. I'll leave that up to you. Now here, find some movements from left to right. And explore the difference in your hips from the start of class. And the power of intentional breath and movement. So start to unblock, right, the sticky spaces. Letting energy and prana move more freely. And slowly release your grip. Make your way to supine figure four on the left. So left ankle over right thigh. Option to interlace all 10 fingers behind your right thigh. Stay grounded through your spine and breathe. Release your grip. Plant the sole of your right foot, goalpost your arms. Supine figure four twist. Legs over to the right. Turn your head to the left. The eyes can be closed. There's nothing left to see. Still so much left to feel. Breathe. And take your left peace fingers to your left big toe. Make your way to half happy baby on this side. And explore, get curious about the hips and the fluidity of your body and breath. Slowly release, friends. Take both thighs over your belly. Wrap your forearms around your shins and tuck and curl into the tiniest ball. Take a big breath in. And exhale, Shavasana. Take your legs long, your arms rest along your side bodies. Palms are face up to receive or down for grounding, you choose. Let your body be heavy and rooted. Grounded to the earth. Feel the constant movement of your breath without even having to intentionally breathe. Your body is moving. You are alive. You are a wave of motion. Nothing within you is truly still. Within your body is a river of change. Can we be like water, changing, moving, easily adaptable? non-reactive as we ebb and we flow. Take your internal gaze to your third eye. Let it reside here. There is nowhere to be. There is nothing to do. Allow yourself to fully surrender, and I will call you out. Truly let go, friends. Slowly, friends, begin to awaken your bodies with breath. Start to wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Reach your arms overhead. And one at a time, pull your knees in through center as you gently roll over to your right side. Take a moment to rest. Feel the power of your own practice to begin again with new awareness, new purpose, new intention. Knowing that nothing stays the same and everything is always changing. How can we learn to ride the wave of less resistance? Press down, lift yourself up through seated. With your eyes closed, place your palms together at your heart space for Anjali Mudra, a symbol of gratitude for all that we are and all that is right now. Let's end class today with one Om. Please sing with me. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, we prepare. Carry the sound and the vibrations with you. Draw your thumbs to your third eye, your seat of intuition. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here in my online class today. Each and every one of you, I so appreciate your support and this connection that we can have even though we're not face to face. Thank you so much again. I'll see you all very soon. Have a great rest of your day.